Hi, Morgan. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. Is there anything specifically you would like to talk about?
I feel like I don't have enough time to work out between my work and my class schedule.
Could you tell me a little more about that?
I work two different jobs, and they're both at different points during the day, and they're both either before or after my class schedule. So I feel like when I'm done with both work and class, that I don't have enough time to work out.
Okay. How many hours a week do you generally work?
Usually between 15 to 20 hours.
And is that at one job or is that between the two?
That's between the two. I usually work more at one, and the other job is usually just night shifts, which is only a couple nights a week.
A couple nights. How many classes are you taking?
I'm taking 4, and it totals out to be 12 credits.
Okay. So, yeah, you've got a lot on your plate, don't you?
Yes.
Is there anything that you do specifically to stay organized?
Yes, I have a daily planner that I write in everything, whether it be little notes, assignments that I have due, the scheduled times that I have to work, and just like other reminders of things to make sure that I don't forget, and I bring that with me everywhere I go.
That's awesome. Um, how important is working out to you in your everyday life?
I would consider it pretty important. I think it's a way to like keep me sane in a way, and it's just a time where I can just kind of do my own thing, and I don't have to think about when I have to work next, or all the homework that I should be doing, or the different tests I have to be studying for. It's just kind of a way for me to like de-stress my mind, and I think that's important in everyday life.
Absolutely. And before you came to school or whatever, um, how often did you work out?
Like before college or like in high school?
Both.
When I was in high school, I was in sports year round, so it was an everyday thing, which sometimes carried into the weekends, even with tournaments and things like that. I'm also on a ski team, so during the summer, that just added to another one of the activities I had every day. So I've always been highly active, I guess you could say. When I first came to college, I still had a pretty good habit just because after I graduated, I made it a habit to run every single day just so I was doing something because that's what my body was used to. And then once I got to college, I started taking on job after job, and eventually I had 3 jobs, and I went like a couple months span where I didn't have enough time to work out, and that's kind of became my new habit is not working out as often as I should, and I can tell that I feel different when I don't.
Yeah, I think, especially when working out plays such a big part of your life and you've been doing it for so long, it's important to try to keep that in your routine. It's especially good not only for your physical health but like mental health too. It helps you. It's just a good distressor sometimes, and especially if you're using that to like kind of clear your head and stuff. Um, are there any areas of your day that you could maybe put aside that we could find room for you to work out?
Yes, one thing that I could do, especially on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, because I usually have class from 9 to about like 1:30, and then I usually go to work after that, sometimes potentially until 10:30. So I do have that extra time in the morning. I could wake up and go work out at 6 in the morning and still have enough time because I have to make sure I have enough time to get ready because I have to look presentable for my job. We have to dress up according to our dress code. So I could wake up in the mornings, and then Thursdays I just have classes in the afternoon, and I usually work night shifts on Tuesday, Thursday, so I could um, get up earlier and work out, but with how busy my days are, sometimes I feel like it's almost better for me to just sleep in and try and get as much sleep as I can too, so that my immune system doesn't get run down and things like that.
For sure. Yeah, another option you could be too is maybe instead of trying to work out every single day of the week, if you made it a point where if you can do it your 3 days a week or 4 days a week, just to make sure that you still are getting those workouts in, and then as your schedule eases up, possibly try to fit more days in. Or it's one of those things like a few nights a week, go to bed an hour later or get up an hour earlier, and so you can get your workout in. And then that way you're not depriving yourself of sleep and you're still getting your recommended hours, but then you're also being able to get your workout. And I always find personally when I work out like in the morning, it almost energizes me for the day. So maybe if you give that a shot and see how that works.
Yeah, I'll definitely try and give it a shot to start waking up in the mornings and start my days off better.
All right, well, I hope it works for you.
Thank you.